All right, y'all. I finally finished it. His and hers. We got to talk about it. I got to give props to my mama and everybody else who put me on to his and hers because it was good. It took me a minute, but once I really locked in and started watching it, no words, no words. That's a lie. I got words. Let's talk about how I called out who it was. I knew who the murderer was. But you know what happened? There was this episode. I think it was like episode 2. I figured it out, or episode 3. Later that episode or the next episode, she did something, and I was like, "Oh, it can't be her. Never mind. I guess it'll be somebody. I'll find somebody else." Tell me why at the end of the show it turned out to be who I thought it was, and now I gotta hear my mama talking about some. I knew who it was the whole time. I didn't change my answer. I'm always right. You got me this time, woman. You got me this time. All right. I won't make the same mistake twice. All right. Hold on. Let me fix my little ears. But yeah. So let's get into it. I give this, I'm rating it out of 10. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I really like the characters in it and the character dynamics. First of all, let's just say the acting in this was good. I felt the emotion. I felt angry, sad. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, what are they really doing? You know, like it gave me the emotions that I needed to feel from everybody. Right. I also liked, how they went about, giving us the information on not who the killer was, but leading us on to believe that it was different people. Right? Because I ain't gonna hold you. At some point, I thought she was the killer. I was like, oh, she just going back there to continue killing. Like she somehow made a way to go back there, kill a girl. Go, you know, I ain't gonna go into it. But I, at one point, thought it was her. But then we come to find out that he was sleeping with the woman the night she died in the forest. And not only that, the whole show, he is covering his tracks. Like blatantly covering his tracks. So I'm like, he's the one who did it and they showing it to our face that he did it, right? What got me was the fact that they kept flashback into when the girls was in high school so we could see their friendships and everything. Mean girls. That's all I'm gonna say. Mean girls. They was bullies. I don't even know why she stuck around to be their friends. They was all bullies. And low key, I ain't even gotta say that because she left. It was good on her to leave because they were straight bullies. Making that girl, the big girl, making her drink pee. Making her say, oh yeah, this is a Coke. I'll get. I know they said that it wasn't really pee. I know they was always joking it wasn't really pee. I don't believe that. I 100% believe they actually peed in that girl drink and made her drink it. But there's so much that's going on, so many rivalries going on. And the main point being the fact that they showed the big girl being bullied so much that I genuinely believed that it was her at one point. But they never showed her. They never showed the big girl again. But I was like, obviously the girl who's getting bullied is the one who's killing everybody because she's only killing the people who bullied her. Right? Because that's all the victims was the victims that bullied the big girl. Then we turn around, find out that the big girl is actually the newscaster lady, the skinny newscaster lady that took her spot. Right? Now I'm thinking, oh, she's going to get killed by that newscaster. And especially if that newscaster lady found out that the first day that Anna went back home, one, she grabbed the other newscaster lady husband to be the cameraman and then slept with that man the first night. So I'm like, you going to sleep with her husband? Your husband banging on the door because he know you up in there. He hear you up in there sleeping with that man. She coming for you, right? And at the end of the season, we see that she got lured to the newscaster house by the newscaster's husband. So we like, oh, she's about to die, or we're about to get a confession that the newscaster is the actual villain of the series, right? Wrong. I don't know if I said spoilers, but spoilers for everything because I'm telling it all. We find out that it was her mama killing everybody. Right? And I know I'm saying it like I'm so surprised because I said it was her. This whole time, the mama had been seen to have like I said, dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever it is. And he was taking care of her because she kept wandering out at night, butt naked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, this woman is out of her mind. She can't be the one to do it. But then you realize that her mama job was to be the house cleaner, the help. She's going around cleaning homes, cleaning the schools. She had access to everything, to everybody. She knew everybody. She could walk up on them and them not be like, scared for their life or nothing like that. She stabbed that woman 40 times. And why? Why would she do that? When the fat girl was being bullied. You know why? You know why? It's because they let us on with this by not letting us know. But they let us on that night that they went out for Anna's 16th birthday. I believe it was her 16th birthday. The Mean Girls invited some men who had some alcohol and stuff. And while they tried to trick us and make it seem like they was trying to rape the big girl, they ended up raping Anna on her 16th birthday. When I tell you the mama saw that in the video recordings, the tapes and all of that, oh, it was on site. It was on, you could see the horror, the shock, the sadness, the anger in that woman. I'm not gonna say that she was justified, but she did what she had to do. All right. And she did it smart. Okay. The fact that she planned all of this out, making it seem that she had a mental illness so nobody would ever really suspect her. I don't know, y'all. I just think that they did that wonderfully. Like I was rocking with it. There was something she did. Oh, that's why I got thrown off. So I had already suspected her because when she was walking around outside naked in the rain or whatever, and he came to get her, at one point she cooked some eggs for Anna. And they still had the shells in them. For some reason, that threw me off. And I was just like, oh, like, if she might really be sick if she's like thinking this is fully cooked eggs and everything for her daughter. And then she offered to make him some coffee while she was there. And then she came back. It was like, oh, hey, what are you doing here, Jack? You want me to make you some coffee? I was like, oh, this woman really done lost it. Like, yeah, like, okay, I see it, I can't believe I fell for the okie doke. She got me. But what's beautiful is at the end when the mama started, she wrote Anna a letter basically and explained to her everything that she did. I like that because it really gave me the insight of the mama and how she planned it out, why she did it and all of that. I didn't like the reason that she killed Jack's sister. Even though Jack's sister was one of the mean girls who watched Anna get, so I can understand her getting killed. When she phrased it, she was like, I had to kill Jack's sister because then y'all would get her kid and that would bring y'all together. I ain't like that. You should have just kept it to that was one of the girls who had your daughter in that position. You know what I'm saying? That to me is enough reason, not let's bring them together, But it worked. It worked anyway, so who cares? But one of the things I really liked at the end is when Anna is reading that letter and she's seeing that, and you're seeing like the tears in her eyes and like kind of like shock and horror, like, and she's looking up at her mama and stuff. She's like, I can't believe this woman did this. Like, this is crazy. But when she finished reading it, she looked at her mama and she kind of smiled. She smiled. She was like, my mama got me. Like my mama, I should have went to my mama immediately, but my mama found out what happened years later, and she did that for me. I rocks with that. So this is a good show. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm being a hater. I'm only giving it an 8 out of 10 because I figured out who it was, and then I changed my mind. You can judge me if you want, but I'm being biased. It's an 8 out of 10. It's good though. Y'all check it out.